For years, the Formula One audience has been captivated by Lewis Hamilton's relationship with his physiotherapist, assistant, and friend, Angela Cullen. Now, anyone who's watched Formula One in recent years will have noticed a blonde woman who appears to be by Lewis Hamilton's side at all times when he's not in his car. But now, bad news comes as Hamilton has split up with Angela. Well, who is she? What was her role for Hamilton, and why could they have split up? More on that later, but before we get into the video, we'd like to let you know that we're doing a giveaway when we reach 1,000 subscribers. It's going to be a $100 gift card to the Formula One store online. To enter, you just need to subscribe and comment on each video until we reach 1,000 subscribers. Now, let's get on with the video. Angela Cullen is a physiotherapist from New Zealand who used to play field hockey when she was a teenager. She's been with the Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 team and Hinter Performance since 2015. She's best known as Lewis Hamilton's physiotherapist and the person he can talk to about anything. Cullen was born in Devonport, New Zealand in 1974. From the time she was 15 to 21, she played hockey for New Zealand on the international stage. She has a degree in health science and works as a physiotherapist. Cullen worked at the English Institute of Sport in London as a senior physiotherapist. There, she helped the British Olympic team, UK Athletics, the British Triathlon team, and other corporate clients. She worked with the 100-metre and 200-metre sprinters on the British Olympic team, as well as the 4-person 100-metre relay team that won gold at the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens. In 2006, Cullen rode a bike from Tierra del Fuego to Colombia, going as far as 155 miles per day. She worked as a senior advisor for Spark High Performance in New Zealand at the end of her career. Cullen then worked with the New Zealand Academy of Sport and Sport New Zealand. In 2015, she became a member of the Hinter Performance team. After Aki Hinter passed away, Hamilton's mentor, she became his physiotherapist and assistant. Cullen took over the job in 2016 and she's also his driver and confidant. More importantly, Angela is always there for Lewis to give him emotional support and help him stay in the best mood possible. So it's not surprising that the Brit said she was one of the best things to happen to him in 2020. Obviously, people won't understand it because they see it from afar, but she's been one of the greatest things that have happened to me in my life, Hamilton said. I've been fortunate to work with many people and she's the single hardest working woman I get to be around. She's focused, selfless, and she makes my weekends peaceful. Every day I wake up, whatever time it is, she's just positive. She's never been negative, which is very important. Hamilton explained how he realized he needed someone like Angela in his life. He concluded by saying that while some trainers may use the title of physiotherapist, it's essential to have a trained physiotherapist who can address specific physical issues. Hamilton had worked with a male trainer for years, but noticed that he always had different physical problems that his trainer couldn't fix, such as muscle tightness in his neck, lower back problems, or glute issues. This made him realize that he needed to find a qualified physiotherapist. Hamilton had previously worked with Angela, and he asked her to join him on the road, not knowing that they would have such a great partnership. His experience highlights the importance of having the right professional support in sports. Lewis and Angela are said to have the word loyalty tattooed on their wrists. However, taking it to social media on Friday, Hamilton announced the news that he and Cullen will no longer be working together. Hamilton stated, "For the last 7 years, Cullen has been by my side, pushing me to be the best version of myself. I'm a stronger athlete and a better person because of her. So today, I hope you'll join me in wishing her the very best as she takes her next steps to pursue her dreams. Thank you for everything, Ange. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for you." Cullen also paid tribute to her work with Hamilton on her Instagram account. "Exactly 7 years ago on this day, I was standing in the F1 paddock for the first time at the Australian GP. Today, I'm excited to share I'm off on my next adventure. I'm so grateful and blessed to have this incredible journey in F1, and I know my story will continue. Thanks to Mercedes team who have been my family for the past 7 years, and Lewis Hamilton, you GOAT, it's been such an honor and pleasure to stand alongside you. I'm so proud of you and everything you've achieved. Thank you for supporting me, believing in me, and showing me the limitless potential we all have within us. I'm so excited to watch the next chapter for you. There's nothing you can't do." Neither of them alluded to the cause of the separation, nor specified what Cullen will do next. Wolff has now suggested it was Hamilton who led the split as part of an honest appraisal, but Mercedes will support its driver with whatever decision he wants to take. The Austrian said, "Angela was part of the gang for a long time. I think in every team, whether that is his close circle or also in the wider group, this is not a static situation that you can freeze because we all develop as people. We develop as an organization, and if things don't work out anymore, then we need to be honest about it and then bring change. Angela will always be a mascot of the team. She's the only one who has a louder voice than a starting car. But if this is what Hamilton decides, we will always absolutely support him, whatever direction he wants to take." Martin Brundle said that Cullen's departure is not great news, but manageable for Hamilton as he continues his quest for a record 8th driver's title. He stated that Angela was a big source of support for Lewis. Despite this, Brundle believes that Lewis will find a new source of support and that Angela's departure won't impact his overall performance. Brundle acknowledges that the Formula 1 season can be intense and that Angela may simply want to pursue other opportunities. Yet, the switch comes at a challenging time for both Hamilton and Mercedes. The new season has only one race under its belt so far. In spite of having high hopes because of the progress made toward the end of the previous year, Hamilton finished in 5th place, crossing the finish line 50 seconds behind the winning Red Bull, driven by Max Verstappen.
Do you feel closer to the front this year than you did last year?
No.
Before this weekend's race in Saudi Arabia, he stated on Thursday that he believed the distance to Red Bull had grown since last year, which was the first time he went through a whole Formula 1 season without claiming a victory. It remains to be seen who will replace Cullen as Hamilton's physio and assistant going forward, but whoever takes on those roles has enormous shoes to fill. So what do you think? We see that Angela Cullen was a very important member of Team Hamilton, so how hard will it be for him to continue racing at the highest level? Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, and we'll see you in the next video.